Hello everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being here yet again for another week to practice all together. Today's class will be a little bit more of a dynamic flow, a little bit more of a shorter class, a little bit spicier, a lot of standing that we'll be doing today. Feel free to grab 2 blocks for practice today and any other props that you would like to support you. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's class will be focused on a dynamic vinyasa flow, so feel free to grab 2 blocks and maybe a strap and any other props that you may like to assist you throughout our class today. With that, let's get started. So I grabbed 2 blocks just in case. My body's feeling a little bit on the tighter side today, and also just so I can show you as an option of when we can use those blocks. We're going to get started today actually standing at the top of our mat. This does not mean that we are going to skip out on micro movements, because as I always say, once I've said it before, if I've said it once, I've said it before. Micro movements are super important, so I want us to just focus on that. So go ahead, come to stand at the top of your mat. You can relax your eyes, find a slight tilt of your tailbone under, help find this nice tall neutral spine. Feel that slight engagement of your center core. Your heels are just ever so slightly apart, and I want you to lift all 10 toes up off your mat and really spread your toes wide, kind of like this. And drop your pinky toes down, and drop your big toes down. And then drop the rest of your toes down. So your big toes touch, little space between your heels, nice slight tilt of that tailbone, tall spine, roll your shoulders back and down, shine your palms forward and find a slight tilt of your chin upwards. Just start to tap into that Hara breath, that deep diaphragmatic breath. Inhale, you expand your belly wide. And on that exhale, you send your belly button back towards your spine. Expel all that air out. Continue this a few times at your own pace, just allowing yourself to tap into your breath, tap into your body, and tap into the space around you. And drop your chin towards your chest. Roll your right ear over your right shoulder. Drop your head back. Roll your left ear over your left shoulder. And drop your chin towards your chest. Continue this a few times to the right side. Just these nice gentle circles of your neck one way. Next time your chin is towards your chest, just reverse those circles, dropping your left ear to your left shoulder. Your head back, your right ear to your right shoulder, and your chin towards your chest, just allowing some nice gentle movement into your body before kind of pick up the pace and find some nice dynamic movement. Next time your chin is towards your chest, just gently bring your head back up, and a few nice big rolls of your shoulders back and down. Really squeeze your shoulders up to your ears, and then fully release your shoulders down. So feel what it is like to hold all this tension, and then what it feels like to release it all. And take those circles the other way with your shoulders. And find just some nice gentle circles of your wrists here, going one way. Again, always love our wrist circles. I'm not going to be doing a lot on our wrists today, but just enough. Take the circles the other way. That doesn't mean that we can't show our wrists some extra love. You know, I feel like they get neglected a little bit. And I know it doesn't seem like we're doing a lot, but these little tiny movements compound over time and really make the world of difference. Your wrists a little shake out. Reach your arms up to the sky, find that nice long spine, and grab your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, find length. And exhale, bump your hips over to the left side. Reach your arms over towards the right side. So rather than really leaning over, I want you to really stay firm in your feet and find this stretch to kind of lift you, like someone's pulling your arms to help find this stretch. And inhale, come back to center, reach both arms up, find that nice neutral spine. And grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, find length, and exhale, reach over towards the left side as you bump your hips over to the right side. Maintain that wrap of your top shoulder back in space. So rather than trying to find length and hunching in on yourself, focus on finding this length in your body, and then we'll find depth from there. Another deep inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, reach both arms to center. Take a nice big inhale. Maybe find a slight baby back bend here. And exhale, forward fold. And come to interlock, opposite elbows with your hands. Give your head a little shake, yes. A little shake, no. Find a nice deep bend in your knees. Maybe find a nice gentle sway side to side here. And bend one leg and then the other. Maybe you both bend both legs and straighten both of them. Slowly waking up the lower bodies, giving it some nice love here. And release your hands from your elbows and then gently ripple your spine back up. We meet in Tadasana, mountain pose. Roll your shoulders back and down by that nice tall spine. Take a deep inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, open your arms out to the side, step your left foot back. We find Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Check that your front heel is intersecting your back foot at that arch. Press into the knife edge of your back foot and take a peek at your front toes. If you can't see them, just send your right knee over to the side a bit. Open your wingspan really wide and take your gaze just beyond your front fingertips. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, flip your front palm, reach forward. And exhale, straighten your front leg as you reach your top arm up and back. You find exalted triangle pose. Again, rather than trying to really find the depth here, maintain that nice long spine and that slight tuck of the tailbone under. We find length here to take us back. Wrap that top shoulder down. Left arm can be down your left leg, or you can find a half bind. Take another deep inhale. And exhale, you stay. Inhale, open your arms wide. Begin to bump your hips towards the back of the room and reach your right fingertips forward until you can't anymore. And then you exhale, we find triangle pose, Trikonasana. Option for the block here. Bring the earth a little bit closer to you. It can be on our highest height, kind of medium height, lowest height. Maybe your hand reaches the floor. Maybe your hand is on the shin, not on your knee. Knees on your thigh. Again, focus on this length in your body rather than how far can I get down, but then you're super crunched in on yourself. And play around with how far that back foot is too to find just a little bit more space here. Take another deep inhale. And exhale, we stay. Inhale, reach your top arm towards the top of your mat. Slowly start to bend into your front leg. We find extended side angle. That right forearm can come up onto your right leg, or it can stay down on the ground. Focus on this opening. Wrap that top shoulder back and down. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. On your next inhale, lift that bottom arm up to meet your top one. We're just here for one breath. Take one inhale. Exhale, swivel your back heel up. Shine your chest to the front. We find this power high lunge. Inhale. And exhale, step your left foot forward. We find chair pose. Sink your hips down a little bit further. Send your knees back behind your toes. Hands can always be at heart center, but if they're up, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, we stay. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center. And then nice inhale. And then exhale, bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. You find this nice twisted chair. Take a peek at your knees. They should be in line with each other. One of them isn't pointing too far in front of the other. Really press into your arm to help find that twist in your body. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Press firmly into your right foot. Step your left foot back. You find this revolved crescent lunge. That twist in your body. Lift your hips up just an inch further. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Open your arms out wide. Lift your torso up. Now we're kind of standing. Arms out wide. Try to lift that left hip up just a bit more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Swing your right arm down and up. Swivel your back heel down. You find Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. I need to step that back foot in just a smidge. And find your space here. Sometimes I like to bring my hands to my hips just to check that my hips are square and in line with one another. Inhale, sink a little bit deeper into that standing leg. Squeeze your left glute. Maybe you find a slide back bend here. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, stay. Inhale. Launch your body forward. We come into one leg Tadasana. You need that help of the left toe. That's fine. Find your hands at your hips. Square your hips off. And that nice tall spine. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Bring your left hand around your foot or your ankle. Then squeeze your thighs in towards one another. Really point your left knee down to the ground. And send that left thigh a little bit forward. See how that lights up your quad here. We can stay here. We're going to find dancer pose for just a moment. Bring your right hand towards your chest first. And then begin to kick into your left hand with your left foot. And this is when you start to slowly hinge forward. But I want you to focus on that kick of that left hand first. And then that hinge comes. Maybe you bring your right hand out in front of you. Take another deep inhale. And exhale, we stay. If you fall out of it, that's okay. Next inhale, begin to bring your left hand around your left heel. Stay standing on just this right foot as we bring our left foot forward. We're going to wrap our right hand around our right heel. We're here. Maybe we stay here. You want more. Start to kick your left foot out. Maybe your leg straightens. Maybe it stays bent. We're only here for a breath. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, begin to wrap your hands around your left ankle and then slowly lever your body down. Slowly, slowly. Plant your left foot on the floor. Hands can stay wrapped around that left ankle. Bring one hand down. So you slowly lift that right leg up. We find our standing split. Allow your head to dangle in space. Maybe both hands are on your mat. If you want to play around with your balance here, try to lift one hand up and back around your ankle. You want to play with it even more? Wrap both hands around your ankle. Maybe you wibble and wobble, and that's fine. That means you're challenging yourself and you're allowing yourself to grow. So invite that in. Embrace that. Take another deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Now place both palms on your mat and take a big step back with your right foot. Plant your right palm in the ground. Circle your left arm up. We find revolved, extended side angle. Lift your hips up. Bring this twist from your torso rather than splaying your left arm back in space. Another deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, plant firmly into your left foot. Begin to lift your body up. We're in this nice high, revolved crescent lunge. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, we stay. Take another inhale. And exhale. Inhale, begin to swivel your left arm up. We swivel all the way over towards the right side. I'm gonna just turn around so I'm facing you. We're in this wide leg standing. We're gonna take it into a wide leg standing fold though. So bring your hands towards your hips. Find that nice tall spine. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, slowly begin to hinge forward. We pause halfway down. Take your gaze right down in front of you, kind of like Narcissus in the pond, if we have any Greek mythology lovers here. Press firmly into the knife edge of both feet. Find that nice long spine. Take another deep inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to interlock behind your back. Punch your knuckles up to the sky. And allow your forehead to slowly drop down towards your mat. So rather than having your hands splay apart like they are, if you look at me and they are like this, bring your palms together and see how that changes the sensation of this pose. Give your head a little shake, yes. A little shake, no. Your next inhale, slowly release your hands back down. Bring them out in front of you. Find this halfway lift. We're looking straight down in front of you. Good. Take another inhale. And exhale, slowly begin to walk your hands towards the back of your mat. So you're towards your right foot. Swivel all 10 toes toward the front. You find this runner's lunge. Take one more inhale. And exhale, step your left foot forward. Uttanasana, forward fold at the back of our mat. We're going to take that all again. Just at the back of the mat now. Give your head a little shake, yes. A little shake, no. Maybe reorient yourself in space and prepare for the second side of that flow. Facing a different way now and see how maybe that makes you feel. Just without judgment. Seeing how you're going to show up in space. Inhale, slowly begin to ripple your spine up vertebrae by vertebrae. And allow your head to be the last thing to rise. Roll your shoulders back and down. You mean in Tadasana, mountain pose. A deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Gonna head to the other side of my mat. Oh, hello, Echo. Another inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up, take your gaze up. And exhale, begin to open your arms wide, step your right foot back. You mean Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Find your self in space. Find that foot stance that works for you. Press into the knife edge of your back foot and expand your wings really wide. Take your gaze just beyond your middle fingertips. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, flip your front palm, reach forward. And exhale, begin to lift your left palm up towards the back as you straighten your left leg. We find revolved triangle. And the press of your hips under and forward. Wrap that top shoulder back. And then we start to lean back. Maybe that right arm is down your right leg. Maybe you find that half bind. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, we stay. Inhale, slowly begin to open your arms out wide. Bump your hips towards the back of the room as you reach your left arm really far forward. And then exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Option for those blocks. If you need to go grab it because they're at the other end of your mat, go ahead and do so. You can always bring your hand to your shin though. Just not your knee, to not put pressure there and hurt your knee. You can also bring it to your thigh. Meet yourself where you're at. No heroes here today. We're not proving anything to anyone. We're just seeing how we can show up for a body now in space. Take another inhale. And exhale, begin to reach your right fingertips forward as you bend into your front leg. You find that extended side angle. Left forearm presses firmly into your left thigh. And that wrap of your hips under. Take another inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, begin to lift that bottom arm up so it's parallel with your top arm. We're only here for a breath. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, swivel your back heel up, face forward in this high power lunge. Inhale. And exhale, step your right foot forward. You come into chair pose. Relax your shoulders back and down. Sit your hips just a little bit further down. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Another inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Send your right elbow towards the outside of your left knee. We come into this twisted chair pose. Check both knees are in line. Try to square the hips off. Just a little deeper from your torso. Take a deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Inhale, press firmly into your left foot. Step your right foot back. We come into this revolved, extended, well, more of a revolved crescent lunge. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, open your arms wide. And then slowly begin to reach your arms forward and up. Silver your back heel down. We come into Virabhadrasana 1. Warrior 1. Feel the sensation in your left quad. Squeeze your right glute to lift that right hip just a bit higher. Take a deep inhale. You find a slight baby back bend. And exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, take your gaze forward and launch yourself forward. You find one leg Tadasana. Your right toe wants to help, let it help. Bring your hands to your hips and just find nice square hips here. Press firmly into your left foot to find a nice tall stance. Deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Inhale, begin to bring your right hand around your right foot or your ankle and squeeze your inner thighs together. Really point your right knee down in space and send your right hip back. And those square hips, take a deep inhale. And exhale, begin to kick into your right foot. Kick, 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 kick. And then you slowly lever your body forward. You slowly extend that left hand out. You find dancer pose. Find drishti, a point of focus out in front of you where your eyes can rest upon. If you fall out of it, that's okay. Just come back to it. Take another inhale. And exhale, begin to bring your right hand around your right heel. Slowly lever your body up and bring your right foot in front of you. Bring your left hand around your heel. Come to stand here. If you want a little bit more, you need to kick your right foot out in front of you. Maybe your leg is bent. Maybe it straightens out. We're only here for a breath. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, bring your hands around your right ankle. Slowly lever your body down slowly, slowly, slowly. Bring your right foot to your mat. And then slowly begin to lift your left foot up. Either with the support of your hands on the mat or not, we find standing split. If your right hand needs to come down or your left hand or both hands, go ahead and do so. But if you want to play with that balance, try to bring one hand around your ankle, if not both. Relax your head, take your gaze towards your shin. Take a deep inhale, maybe lift that back leg a little higher. And exhale, bring both hands to your mat. Take a big step back with your left foot. Plant your left palm down, reach your right arm up. We find revolved, extended side angle. Lift your hips up. Reach that right shoulder back in space to help twist your torso a little bit more. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, slowly begin to lift your body up. We come into this nice high twist. High crescent twist. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Take one more inhale. And exhale, slowly begin to reach your arms forward. Swivel all your toes over towards the left side. And you slowly bring your hands towards your hips. And slowly fold forward into this wide leg. Standing forward fold once again. Pause halfway down. Press into both knife edge of your feet. Look straight down in front of you. Another inhale. And exhale, slowly release all the way down. You can find that lock of your hands again, or you can bring your hands to the outside of both feet and play around with how wide or narrow your stance is. Maybe pull your chest closer towards the back and your forehead reaches the ground. And slowly just begin to release. Give your head a little shake, yes. A little shake, no. Next inhale, bring your hands out in front of you. We find that halfway lift. That's like tuck of your tailbone, a nice tall spine. Inhale. And exhale, drop your right knee down. Drop your left knee down. Drop your forehead down. You find child's pose. Allow your arms to rest by your side. The palms face up. Your knees are together. Allow your belly to just rest on your thighs. You rock your forehead side to side. And slowly begin to ripple your body up vertebrae by vertebrae. Allow your head to be the last thing to rise. Allow your palms to rest on your lap, either face up or face down. That nice tall spine, relax your shoulders back and down. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, let it all out. Option to finish class here with me now, or if you have time, please feel free to take a Shavasana. Otherwise, bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, heart center. Deep inhale. And one more deep exhale. Thank you so much for practicing with me and everyone else today. The light in me bows to the light in you. Hariom Tatsit, that is truth. Thank you. I'll see you all again next week.